Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking Transformers Rise of the Beasts, the latest installment in the Transformers franchise and one that has been 4 years in the making. Now, the reception to the trailer has been incredibly positive and personally I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. It was great to see the Transformers back in action again. And it definitely brought that like summer blockbuster feel that I think Bumblebee was lacking. However, the purpose of this video is actually responding to the backlash because from scrolling through TikTok, I found a lot of controversy has come up about the design, specifically for Optimus Prime. What you're seeing on screen is comments that I've seen when scrolling on TikTok from fans that heavily prefer the Michael Bay version of the Transformers designs over the likes that were seen in Bumblebee. TikTok is obviously a younger generation, so a lot of TikTok edits that I've been seeing are all about the first 3 live-action Michael Bay films, the ones that people grew up with. I mean, me myself, I was 6 years old when Transformers 1 came out in 2007, so I've really grown up with those designs being the characters. And for some reason, when Bumblebee sort of reset all of the characters back to their G1 appearances, nobody bat an eyelid, nobody really cared. But now, Rise of the Beasts is doing something a little bit different. It's trying to blend the art styles of Bayverse and the Nightverse that we saw in Bumblebee. For some characters I think that really works. For example, Bumblebee. We've seen from the Bumblebee movie that he retains the gas mask sort of appearance that his head sculpt had, and he ends up looking really good in my opinion. In this film he seems to have a mohawk. However, Optimus Prime has gone through a radical redesign between the Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts movie. He's sort of gotten slimmer, there's less colour on him, and also his faceplate now retracts to show the Bayverse face. So essentially, it kind of looks like the Michael Bay head has been shoved onto the Bumblebee body, and then all of the Bumblebee body has been like stripped off. And a lot of the fans are actually asking for the Bayverse designs to return, which is maddening when you consider if you watch any YouTube video regarding the Transformers designs, they all say that they are like having sex with a scrap heap. The Bayverse designs do not get much love at all. They're considered messy, inconsistent, very jagged and sharp, and especially the Decepticon designs as being like animalistic and sort of a bit far out there, a bit abstract for what the Transformers were in G1, which is essentially just these wholesome little blocky bots. Now, as someone who grew up with those designs, I'll admit, even I couldn't tell what some of them looked like. Optimus Prime, there was this booklet that I got free in a magazine which showed off the Autobots that were going to be in the film, and I, for the life of me, couldn't tell where Optimus Prime's face was meant to be. For the most part, I actually really love the Bayverse designs, and to see that there is such a massive community of people who grew up with them. I mean, it feels just like the prequels, really. It feels like the prequels were hated when they came out, and then the generation that grew up with them have grown up and now love them. And it feels like the same thing's happening for Transformers, which came out around the same time. We're seeing prequel apologists, not saying that they are now Transformers apologists too, but the same generation loves those Michael Bay designs, those, like, 7-foot-tall murder bots. People love them. I'm one of them. When I saw Bumblebee, I loved the fact that we were getting a more faithful Optimus Prime, but I still had this feeling that it wasn't my Optimus Prime, because I know how Optimus Prime looks, and for me, that's the Bayverse design. Now, I'm really not sure why they've gone back on this design. Something tells me that they wanted Optimus to be able to emote a bit more in this movie, and so they thought maybe, I don't know, a little bit of nostalgia, we'll use the design from the Bayverse, and I just don't think it fits, unfortunately. I think it looks a little bit of a mess in terms of design, which is weird because I think every other Transformer in this movie looks fantastic. Like Optimus Primal, Bumblebee, RC, all of them. They all look, especially Mirage, they all look fantastic, and they look like a great blend between Bayverse and G1. I suppose what's most interesting about this controversy is the fact that we've got the fans of the original at war with the people who loved Bayverse, because Bayverse was like, Michael Bay is the opposite from who you would want to make a Transformers movie. If you're looking at Transformers and you look at Michael Bay, they are complete opposites. However, he made something really work in that first movie. And people have, like, flocked to that. And now it seems that people have, like, flocked to the nostalgia of that film. They don't remember the, like, weird, perverted stuff. They remember the Transformers designs and action sequences being really impressive and, like, the gravitas that came with that whole franchise. And so to see them, it's so weird, reject the kid-friendly sort of, you know, Optimus Prime is more like a father figure. They've rejected that. They want Optimus Prime to be this badass murder bot. And that's so weird. And I really don't know what this is going to mean for the future, because are they going to listen to the G1 fans, or are they going to listen to the Bayverse fans? There's a bit of a split going on here, and I don't really know where I sit in it, because personally my favourite designs for the Transformers are actually from the War for Cybertron video games. And for me, I think they blend perfectly G1 with Tron, with sci-fi, you know, they're blocky, but they still have complexity to them. Do I know what's going to happen next? No, but I do sort of want to open the discussion, because I don't think I have an answer for why they're doing this. Why are they going back on that Bumblebee design? Because nobody complained when Bumblebee came out, but people are complaining now, and that's really weird. So yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments, because I want to sort of open the floor, because I'm very curious to see what the Transformers fan base actually has to say about all this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and click below to see more.